Been a little too.
Alright, so like it or not, believe it or not, we humans are creatures of habits. The things we do and the way we do those things daily builds us, defines us, and pretty much solidifies our life and personality. So, in order to be a better looking man, in order to be a bit more successful than the usual clan, these 5 or 6 daily habits can come very handy. Handy to help you dress sharp, handy to help you look good, handy to make you feel strong, and handy to keep you happy. And of course, handy to help you be more social, sexy, and stylish. Now, what are these daily habits, you ask? Why are they so important, you ask? Well, let's talk all about it. Gentlemen, my name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is Life Essentials. Let's roll the intro.
So nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record.
Okay, so before we dive deep and discuss all that there is to know about the daily essential habits, gentlemen, we first must learn the meaning of the word mighty habit. You see, a habit is a behavior that has been repeated enough times to be automatic. I'll repeat, so hear me out carefully. A habit is a behavior that has been repeated enough times to be automatic. Gentlemen, when you are solving a problem whilst using the least amount of your brain's full potential, then guess what? You are operating on your habit. Now, any habit can be broken down into a feedback loop or a very specific pattern. The cue, the craving, the act or the response followed by the last, the reward. So the way you build habit, both good and bad, be it a daily, weekly or hell even a monthly habit for that matter, is always in this 4-step process. Now for example, let's say you want to work on your flexibility. Let's say you want to be more flexible, therefore you want to start stretching daily as a part of your new habit. Now in order to be more swift and flexible, you need to stretch. So the thought of you doing the stretch is the cue. It is the trigger. And the feeling that you need to do it because of your stupid stiff body is the response. You see, the craving here is to be a bit more flexible, just like the craving at the fast food center will be eating that good looking, delicious looking burger or pizza. And then what do you do next? Well, you muster up enough courage to either do the stretching or be more flexible, or you spend enough money to get that fast food in your hand and eat it. Now, once you do take a bite or once you do become a bit more flexible using your daily stretches, you get the reward, or you get the reward eating that delicious fast food that you just saw or that you just bought or picked. Now the funny thing here is that this reward is not only physical, it's a whole lot more mental and emotional as well. The surge, the spike of dopamine during a new habit or while doing an old habit is quite an adrenaline thing, is quite an addictive thing, and there is no seconding that, there is no denying that. Now, if your habit is a good productive one, then guess what? You will be using these dopamine spikes, you will be using this dopamine to help you be a better man in case your habit isn't all that healthy when you are out to set for your own goddamn failure. So now that you know the basics of habit building and the psychology of how do you operate and function with your daily habits, let's break down 6 of the most essential daily habits that you can start doing right now to be a 10x more good looking and smarter and attractive version of yourself. Also, on a side note, if you want me to make more of these videos about habits, entrepreneurship and mindset in general, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because YouTube algorithm will be funny if they don't know that you would want me to make more of these videos. Let me know and I'll do it for you. Anyway, top 6 habits, here we go. The number 1, the not so obvious one, start sleeping at a said given time. Start sleeping at a said specific time. Now I don't care if it's 10 p.m, 11 p.m, 12 p.m or hell even 1 a.m. for that matter. I just want you to start sleeping at that exact given time. Now weekends would be an exception, but the remaining 5 days, gentlemen, I want you to try to sleep at that exact given time. Why? Well, because your body, both mental, physical and emotional, works a whole lot more better, works in a whole lot more efficient manner when it is asked, when it is forced to operate at a said given time. It keeps us healthy, disease-free, stress-free and a whole lot more happier than usual. And I wouldn't want you to miss out on something that will keep you happy, disease-free and healthy for a long period of time. And yes, obviously, I would not want anything to ruin your good looks or attractiveness by just not sleeping on time. No sleeping disorders are going to affect your handsomeness, your sexy charm. Hope that's clear. Hope that makes sense. Habit number 2, following the exact same pattern and start waking up at a said given time. It could be 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. It could be 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. It could be 7 a.m. to 8. It could be 9 or even 10 a.m. I do not care. The time is not important. the time that you wake up at daily is rather way more important. Now, like I said, weekends are excusable. Why? Because your mind and body would much appreciate short spurs of break. But in general, the next 5 or 6 days that you're living and working as a normal human being, I would want you to try this out as well. Start waking up at a said given time all the fucking days. I'll say it one more time, so hear me out clearly. I do not care about the time that you wake up at. Do not stress about the time that you have to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning. That's not important. You waking up at that exact same time for the remaining 30 days, that's very important. Habit number 3, build a personal, specific and tailored morning routine. It could be things as simple as waking up, brushing, bathing, walking, reading, meditating, whatever that there is that is something specific to your needs, to your daily goals and tasks at hand. But please start working on your morning routine. Make one in case you haven't, try one in case you haven't. I have got some old morning routine videos. In case you haven't watched them, watch them right now and see how you can get started with your own tailored morning routine. But I would want you to try it in case you haven't till now, because this habit is very, very important. And of course, if you want me to make a new morning routine video, don't forget to thumbs up this video and let me know in the comment section box down below. Now, once done with that, once you do have a morning routine for your own self, let's focus on the habit number 4, the daily habit number 4 for your attractiveness, which is none other than starting your to-do list and making sure that you're finishing the most important task, the most difficult task, the very first thing in the morning, rather in the very first few waking hours of your morning. Why? Well, because it puts you in the loop. It puts you in the loop of getting things done. And if you have ticked off the most important, the most difficult task the very first thing in the morning, guess what? Half your day is already done. And of course, the second bit of this habit is finding and making your own personal uniform a night before you go off to sleep to make this a part of your routine. Why? Well, because it just makes looking good and being attractive that much more easy. Now, your style, your fashion could be something very specific to your own personality. For example, if you're someone young and in college, you'll be wearing a whole lot more t-shirts and jeans. If you're someone at a decent job commanding a suit, then guess what? That will be a part of your routine. But gentlemen, regardless of that, regardless of whatever your lifestyle be, if your style is something similar to mine, if your fashion sense is something relatable to mine, then I guess you will need a couple of these. I mean, I love to wear them. I love to wear them almost every other day in the office. Whenever I'm not wearing a shirt, I'll wear them with my suits, I'll wear them with my jeans, chinos, and everything that there is. Gentlemen, these are my own TME Basics t-shirts. We have two different options in the cut and color. We have the white and the black. We have the V-neck and the crew neck. You can wear them both. You can wear them both with pretty much anything that there is about men's style and fashion. In case you haven't, check it out once. It's at tmebasics.com. We only have a set few pieces left. Third launch coming very soon with a few exciting products. So stay tuned on TME Basics Instagram for that. Yes, they are the Super 30s cotton. Yes, they are probably the best slim fit t-shirts in the country. And yes, I have tried a whole bunch of slim fitting t-shirts in the country. So when I was out there trying to make one of these, I have actually put in my heart and soul in it. And it makes me proud. It makes me kind of happy seeing it the way it is and the way things turned out. And I can't appreciate you all. I can't thank you all for showing your incredible support for the brand. But in case you haven't yet, in case you're still in two minds, tmebasics.com, check it out and grab one for yourself. Anyway, moving on, the last two daily habits that can quite instantly, quite drastically change your life right now are: 1, your grooming, 2, your fitness. Now for grooming, you need to go get yourself a big fat mirror, and I want you to check yourself out every day before you leave your house. See your eyebrows, see your facial beard, see your ears, see your eyes, see your nose, see everything that there is that can affect your grooming or your overall style. I would want you to trim the unnecessary beard in case you have a big one. I would want you to pluck your eyebrows in case you have a unibrow. I would want you to take care of these basic things in case you haven't already done that. And yes, of course, take care of your hygiene. Make sure you don't stink. Use some cologne and make sure you have a decent set of hair on top of your handsome face. All of it, or at least most of it, could easily be fixed by just having a big fat mirror in your house. Look at yourself before you go out. I mean, check yourself out. See if you are the man you would want to be. See if you are looking like the man you ought to be. And if there is anything that needs to be fixed, fix it. In case you are all good, get out and kick ass. But while you're at it, don't forget to skip the 6th most essential daily habits to be a better, attractive, and a good looking man. Which is, yes, your training, both physically and mentally. Be it gym, running, swimming, reading, meditating, or just traveling in general. Gentlemen, there are many things you can do to keep yourself physically fit. There are many things you can do to keep yourself mentally and emotionally fit than what the usual world demands. But make sure you find a balance. Make sure you are well-rounded in all of it. Because this thing, my friend, this thing can get really funny. This thing can act real funny at times. So you need to treat it right and you need to handle this well. Not just by the looks of it, but by your thoughts of it as well. Start small, do small, and see all these things become a part of your daily life. And I guess that's the actual comprehensive definition of habit formation. Seeing it becoming a part of your life. Not goal-oriented, not result-driven, but just the way you are, just a part of your daily life. They define you, they make you, it's just a part of who you are. Smart, independent, and kicking ass. Just like our TMB Basics t-shirts. I mean, come on now, they are the best t-shirts out there. Wouldn't you agree on that? So for all your future style needs, this startup has got you covered. And for everything else, there is this channel and plethora of upcoming videos coming on this or these particular topics. Stay tuned and stay subscribed for that. I hope this helped. I hope this was well worth your time. I'll get back to work now. I have a whole bunch of things to catch up on and finish up for you guys. But you don't forget to dress up, stay strong, and stay stylish, gentlemen. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is Man's Essentials. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.
Now I got to up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I